After tonight, in 11 chances where the Toronto Maple Leafs could clinch a playoff series and move on to the next round, they have precisely one. That is one victory. To quote my favorite YouTube video of all time, domestic. But for real, I wasn't expecting the Leafs to win this one. I mean, we've had no sweeps in the first round. I figured it wouldn't be Toronto, although I really liked the game they played tonight. You know, I go back and forth on whether this series score of 3-0 is misleading or not. To be fair, this was the third OT game of the series, with the Leafs, of course, taking the prior two, but I don't know, I also just feel like Toronto is on another level. Either way, the Sens got this one started off early as Tim Stützle blasts a Jake Sanderson PP. Then, and I'm not joking, right after explaining how rare shorthanded goals were to my son who was watching the game with me, Shane Pinto grabs one to put the Senators up 2-0. Just some real nice effort here by Shane Pinto to get it done. However, the Leafs would claw back one in the first. John Tavares, who I thought was maybe the best Leaf tonight, tips in a Willie Nylander shot. Love how Willie put this on the ice. Just a great play here. Then in the second, as they said on the broadcast, the legend of Matthew Knies continues. He's just faster and stronger than everyone, picks up a loose puck. He goes forehand, backhand, back to forehand, snaps it past Ullmark to even the game at 2. David Perron would temporarily regain the lead, but the Leafs defensemen step up again as Oliver Ekman-Larsson rips a beautiful one and another also beautiful assist from Nylander. He was also on one tonight, not just with his passing, but on his zone entries. He's so good at taking the puck at high speed and making something out of nothing. The one player who has not been making the same impact, at least offensively, Austin Matthews. He's been good for the Leafs defensively and on the forecheck, but man, his shot has not been there. He's just, I don't think once really seemed like an offensive threat. The Leafs power play has also been good, and they got an opportunity in overtime, 4 minutes, but John Tavares was out being checked for concussion. Morgan Riley was quarterbacking it. It was not working. The Leafs were getting opportunities purely through skill, especially, again, Nylander. But yeah, I don't know. Ekman-Larsson, I think, would have been a better choice. Anyway, in overtime, Stolarz would lose a shot from Jake Sanderson. Kind of admittedly a weak goal. I thought Stolarz was just okay tonight. Maybe worse than okay, considering the amount of actual chances that Ottawa had. But that would be the game winner, and now the series returns to Toronto. You know, even though it would be extremely funny for Toronto to get reverse swept here, I don't see it happening. They are simply the better team, and I do think they close this out on Tuesday. And yes, the next game is on Tuesday, not Monday. I don't know if it's because of the election or something else, but of course, that gives Toronto Talk Radio more time for nonsense. Anyway, my thoughts on the game. I look forward to reading yours down below. See you later. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, and if you want more content, there's a new basketball, football, and hockey video on screen right now. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.